Hey, so what's up everybody? I just wanted to, get started on a video about Ethereum crashing, pulling everything down today. That's what I see. I talked to you guys this weekend about this crash and what was going on. So, it was pretty obvious that the charts were basically saying that we were going to be pulling back. So, yeah, this is my first live video here from the golf course, actually, hanging out at the golf course. So I'm glad you guys are all joining me, and if you guys do have any questions, feel free to ask them, as I do see us pulling back. I got probably like 5% left on my batteries, so I wanted to do a live post here. So yeah, Ethereum is pulling back here pretty decently. So I did see support right around the $200 level in Ethereum, and will it rise again? I think so as well. I think it will rise, actually. Probably, I think this $200 area is pretty good. Still down. Coinbase is still down, someone's saying, so that's pretty crazy here. Keep holding. I think if you can buy at these prices, that would be good. I did tell you guys all to kind of sell this weekend and watch it go down, so I was pretty worried. When is it gonna get stabilized? Somebody's asking. I think it'll probably stabilize, like I said, around here at the $200 level. That was when we actually came up and pulled back to $200. Yeah, I think we bottomed out, definitely. There goes a nice golf cart. If any of you guys like to golf. So, any other questions here? Anybody joined Steemit recently? Let's see. Yeah, I think when we do have these big pullbacks, there will be a dead cat bounce. So I do see the stronger cryptos probably bouncing a little bit harder. I looked at the Bitcoin charts. How much time does it take to rise? Depends on how much you want it to rise. Yeah, Steam is down because all of them are down. That's why I was saying it's probably a really good time to get into Steemit right now. And well, a lot of people are scared. Why is because Ethereum crashed. I think we also saw a flash crash on Kraken as well the other day. Somebody posted a flash crash on Kraken as well. So that's yeah, everything is red. It's a bloody red street here. So that's what's going on right now, at least. So that's that's what's going on. So I'd say hold if you're long. That's going to be the strong points. Yeah, it's pretty bad. Should you hold Ethereum or sell it right now? I think you should probably hold it if you've held it through this. We will get back up to 300, I'm assuming, in the future. So that's definitely going to happen. How long will it take to recover? I think that it's probably going to take maybe a month. It's going to basically take until we get through this Bitcoin hard fork, soft fork news. What will it take to bring Ethereum back up to 350? I think as soon as Coinbase actually starts to pay out all the people, they owe me, I think, $750 on my short position. So as soon as they pay those people out, I think some of them will put their money back into Ethereum, especially if it's at $200. They I'm thinking that they're going to cover everybody. Coinbase is going to cover everybody at probably around the 270, 280 level. How much more does it go down? Well, we saw a pretty stabilized area around the 170 to 190 area before we made that huge run up to the $420 level. So I think that this is probably the place where it stops its downfall. And You know, we saw Ethereum do this once already, and that was when it went from 220 to 115. It didn't scare as many people as 420 down to 200 did, but it's almost the same size of pullback. So, you know, I'm looking at that and seeing the fact that it's probably going to continue running, and it'll probably continue to go up. You know, after it stabilizes down here, it'll probably shoot back up and go parabolic. Like I said, a lot of this is because of the Ethereum crash on GDAX, and also because the charts, you know, were showing that we probably needed a little bit of pullback. I don't know how many of you guys followed Bitcoin when it went back in I think February or March, when it went back from $1,200 to $900, when these there were talks about the user activated fork back then, but then we obviously ran up to close to 3,000. So you know, I see us hearing about those talks again and again, and especially right now, and I think that as soon as those discussions end and we can find some support here, that will continue our run up. All these Ethereum tokens are a bigger problem. Yeah, I do think that Ethereum does have a problem with its network. If it's already getting bogged down by a couple ICOs, you know, it's got to fix a couple things, you know, before it can be a world domination type of coin. Which I hope it's not. Like I've said in a lot of my videos, that it basically is going to take a minute for us to figure out which coins are going to be the strongest. And like I said in my last video, I think, or 2 videos ago, Bitcoin needs a partner. You can't just shove all the transactions worldwide on just one coin or one token, because that's going to create bottlenecking issues. And we saw that with Ethereum. That's why I think Bitcoin also needs Litecoin. I like Litecoin, especially with it pulling back to these support levels. I think everything is a buy right now, especially if you have money on the sidelines. With it pulling back, we've like I said, we've seen these pullbacks in cryptos. 45-50% is pretty normal, actually. So if you've been on the sidelines, or you have money on the sidelines, now is definitely a time to jump in. I jumped in, you know, to Steam it here recently, because I like the fact that they are using, you know, a Reddit type of platform. Yeah, whenever I start doing videos, it seems like these cryptocurrencies always seem to go up, if I'm talking good about them. So that's, I joked about it one time. I'm going to get an SEC letter if they were following cryptos, because actually a couple of where I learned actually how to trade was from daytradingradio.com, and they got so many followers on there. I don't know if you guys have ever heard of daytradingradio.com with Johnny, Day Trading Rockstar, but he actually grew such a following that he would get SEC letters whenever he would post on stocks. And so I'm hoping that doesn't happen to me, but you know, I do see the bloody markets here. If you go on Poloniex, everything's red except for a couple different cryptos, but this is an opportunity to buy, I believe. Like I said, cryptos usually do have a 40 to 50% pullback, and then they stabilize, and then they shoot higher. Their charts, you know, if you guys watch Cliff High at all as well, and his webbot reports, definitely YouTube him. He goes over how we're going to have the crocodile teeth pattern, where you have smaller teeth and then it gets bigger, smaller teeth get bigger.